Nolan McLean gearing up for his start. Pitching with an electric arm built on swing and miss. Your goal today is to deliver pitches that are untouchable. Didi Gregorius ready to start us off from Fenway. McLean starts with a changeup for a strike. I doubt anyone was expecting that would be the first pitch of the game. Gregorius hits it foul. The one, the kick, the pitch. First batter of the game goes down with a strikeout. Now we see Ozzie Albies. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. And that's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Carlos Santana at the dish with a runner on first. And fouled away. And the 0-1. Goes foul. Stars, runner at first. And we'll do it again. Misses the zone with a changeup. Staying alive. McLean ready indeed. Skips up some dust. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. It's the sweeper that misses. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Willie Castro parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Throws one in the dirt. Runner stays, and the count is now 2-0. Albies leads off first with 2 down. That's a ball.
That's down.
Not so fast, my friend. Pitch misses, and that's a walk. Vinny Pasquantino strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. Opportunity to break the ice and play to run. The pitch to Vinny. One and two now. Pitcher's count. Ground ball to first. Guerrero. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. McLean wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Jarren Duran in the box, ready to lead off the bottom. First. Starts with the ball. Swings and misses out in front. Fly ball left center field. Buxton bolting towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One gone now. Power with a smile. Here's Vladito. Catches the plate with pitch number 1. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Goes back to the sweeper.
That's a ball.
Out on the drop third strike. 2 away. Shohei Ohtani comes to the plate here in ranked season. This card stands out with its incredible power, especially against right-handers. In the air, headed to right. Tatis giving his all, and that will drop foul. Is it showtime? That's in the dirt. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Went with the change, but misses. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. And they get the out, but it wasn't easy. Well, that was an exciting way to send us to break. Fernando Tatis Jr. hits leadoff this inning.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hit on the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Jason Varitek looking to get off to a good start in this one. In the air, headed to left. Anthony on his way over. Brings it in. 2 gone. Jesus Mate freshly dealt to the plate. Foul ball. 0-1. The pitch. Swung on and lifted to right center. Duran camping under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. McClain doesn't cough any up. Ketel Marte gets us going this inning. Misses with the first pitch.
Vamos, Ketel, vamos.
Starting to swing. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. The righty kicks and delivers. In the air, headed to right center. Buxton using his speed. And out number 1 on the grab. Roman Anthony is next to the plate. Buxton sprinting towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Switch hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones. Lifted in the air to left. Makes the catch. Third out in the inning. We're here in Boston for this ranked season matchup. Byron Buxton leads us off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Sweeper off the plate for a ball. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Didi Gregorius is next to hit. throwing bubbles for strikes. It's the fastball that misses.
Esperando reta, Tiguerón. Esperando reta, Tiguerón.
Throw to first. Gregorius retired. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. He singled to right in his first at bat. Delivers a sweeper. That pitch has been his usual opener. Fast play, but a slow dance. Popped up left field. Anthony making his way towards it. Brings it in for the third out. The All-Star enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Cody Bellinger ready to go.
Vamos, Belibón. Ponle el número a la casa. De una vez.
And catches a piece.
Como a él le gusta.
0-1 on the way. High fly ball.
Míralo ahí. El número a la casa de una vez. Belibón vino para quedarse, fue, mis amigos. Tiene 4 jonrones ya en 2 días que tiene el equipo. Desde ayer.
Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Fires over to first. Smith grounds out. J.J. Weatherholt steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Hard line. That's a hit.
El que más gira.
So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Se va a llevar a liderar en hit y en base robada. Porque me voy de una vez.
With a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him caught. They put the tag on him.
Qué mierda hizo ya.
1-0 on the way. Check swing and he held up.
Bueno, tengo para guasa acá.
Goes back to the changeup.
Ay.
Swing hits a ground ball to first. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. So we head to the 4th. We'll be right back.
Yo sé fresco el perreo que hace. Se queda frisado.
Back here in a 1-run game, Carlos Santana is the leadoff hitter this inning. Delivers a change. Been his most popular pitch today. 2 balls and no strikes. Not late. Evens the count.
Se fue ahí, claro que
Check
sí.
Swing, did he go? And they rule it no swing. Here's the pitch. Hits it on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. He reached on a walk his first time. Swings and drills one.
Ya sabía que él se iba a sentar.
Out of here. Home run. That was an
Está diciendo él,
aggressive
no está tirando
approach,
mucho, no
and
te
that's what
apures.
happens when everything goes to
Está
plan.
bien, hombre.
Vinny Pasquantino up with the bases empty after the homer from the World Baseball Classic Series.
Yeah, boy.
Fouls it. Hits it hard to third. 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around.
Llegó la manada derecha.
On the ground to short. Weatherholmes over to pick it up. Bang, bang play.
Álvaro,
And the
qué
inning is over.
malditos lloretos me llevo.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off the inning.
Vamos.
First pitch is a
Me lo ha
strike.
repetido un par de
That's
veces.
been the norm
Él
today.
no lo quiere contar ese sinker ahí afuera. Ya veo que no.
Wise take,
Ya
Mr.
veo
Miyagi.
que no.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Fumbles it, regathers and makes a
Ya,
throw.
es que no
They
corre
get the
ese
out.
coño, pero
Good
coño,
recovery.
mano.
It wasn't easy following the
Bueno.
misplay. Showtime up now. No pitcher has ever been happy to see this guy at the plate. Gets a piece.
Porque corre, mano, tú llegabas.
Score is
Coño.
deadlocked here in ranked season. That makes it 0-2. Skips up some dust. That's hard hit on the line. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. Ketel Marte shuffles into the box. On the ground to second. Albies throws to first. That's the inning. 4 innings in the books. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to beautiful and historic Fenway Park. Jason Varitek gets us going in this frame. 0 for 1 on the day. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The 0-1 now. Misses the plate for a ball. The 1, the kick, the pitch.
Creo que espera él, muchacho.
Foul
Batea,
ball.
muchacho. Batea.
Here comes the 1-2. Out of the zone.
Ahí está Maxwell. Lo voy a obligar a tirarle por ahí.
Keeps the plate appearance going.
Porque eso mamagüey, eso en la bola clarita.
The 2-2. Goes back to the sinker. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Jesus Mate ready to hit. First pitch misses. One the count. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The 1-2 once again. They ring him up right away. He went around. Byron Buxton comes to the plate. Went down on strikes first time up. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting third base.
Didi Gregorius at the dish with a runner on first. Ripped on the ground to third. Fires to first. Inning over. McClain enjoys a clean inning without any runs. Back here in a tie game. Roman Anthony at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Swings and makes solid contact.
Ya, este tigre nada más tira bajito, ¿eh? Tengo que estar fechándolo.
Chipper Jones in the box with a runner on first. That's foul. Here's the 0-1.
Tira, muchacho, tuvo la franca.
Throws to first. He's back. Anthony gets the lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Out. And they keep the runner out of scoring position. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Buxton settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 down. Cody Bellinger now at the plate.
Vamos, Belibón. 2 4 jonrones.
Delivers the ball.
Contigo, Belibón, eh. No puede con el tigre. Yo con 9 Belibón hay problema. Pinche el zurdo lo que sea, no importa.
And now it's Will Smith. Fastball on the corner at the knees for a strike. Nasty. And that one is inside. Blasts a rocket deep. Off the green monster. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. He singled to right in his first trip. And fouled away. All Stars have runners at the corners.
No le haga mala.
A little high.
Bájala, tú no eres loco, Dique. Chablo.
Albies handles it. Throw to Santana for the out. McClain. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Nolan McClain takes the mound to the 6th, and this game is very much still up for grabs. Foul ball. 0-1 fires. Stays with it. Foul. Sweeper misses the zone. Two-strike foul. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Throws one in the dirt. Fly ball left field. Anthony settling under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. 2 gone here. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. First pitch is off the plate. Goes back to the changeup.
Claro, a swing.
On the ground, and it squirts through the infield.
Está bien, o sea, pero corazón que tiene cuarto bate. Está bien con él.
Now a chance for Vinny Pasquantino.
Willy Castro.
Late as a whistle.
Anchola.
Count runs to 1-1. That one's foul. Changeup is fouled away, stays alive. 1-2, the pitch. Keeps it fair. Castro headed for third. And now they have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Marte collects it out on the force play. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Jaron Durant bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Starts the at-bat with a ball. That's in the dirt.
No me tira bajito, ya, vamos a echarlo. Que se equivoque, ya es que se equivoque.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Es que se equivoque, ya.
Crosses the zone. Swings, it's a ground ball to second. Durant out at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. No freebies. This isn't Costco. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Good sweeper for strike 2. One more time, and it might be a strikeout. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton going back. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fights it off. And the righty kicks and delivers. Changeup misses the zone. And that goes foul. The pitch to Shohei. Puts it on the ground to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Excellent discipline. Excellent. Stays alive. All-star. 2 down, nobody on. Tries to hold up. He went around. Not an easy call, and the inning is over. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. We're all tied up at 1 as we march on in this one. Jason Varitek steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. Hit on the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Early bird special. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. The count is 2-2. Swung on and hammered. It bangs off the monster. Throw to second from the outfield. Safe. And that's a leadoff double. Great start to the inning for this offense. Jesus Mate, ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Struck out last time. It was the changeup that got it. Stars with a runner in scoring position. Here's a rocket to right field. Takes it in for the out. But he won't try for third, staying put with one out. Byron Buxton up now. Quiet confidence, elite tools. Drilled to right center field. Duran tracking it. Veritek tags up. The relay. He gets there. Safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Didi Gregorius steps up with the go-ahead run at third. 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout. That's a base hit as a run scores. And they jump ahead here in ranked season. Straight back and foul. The Stars lead by a run late. The heater misses for a ball. Curveball off the plate. Swung on, and Albies drives one deep. There it goes. That ball is gone. Ozzie Albies sends it out. That gives them a 3-run lead here in the late stages. Another look? That's just cruel. Carlos Santana digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. And fouls that off. Here comes the 0-1. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's a foul ball. The Stars have plated 3 so far this inning. Fastball. Back here in a 3-run game. Nolan McLean. Back on the bump here in the 7th. Mason Miller, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Gets the bat to the slider. Two strikes and no balls. Hangs in there. The 0-2. Rubbing some dirt on it. Sorry, I think I messed something up and that made you strike out. Roman Anthony prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch. That missed the zone. Albies. And now 2 away. Next to the plate, Chipper Jones. You made contact against that velo? Wow. Color me impressed. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. The count is 0-2. That's not your pitch, clearly. Checking the roof for leaks. Keeps battling. It's a 3-run contest at the moment. Still breathing. Another 2-2. Lives to see another pitch. Smacks one deep to the warning track. Brings it in. That's the 3rd out. 7 innings complete. Willie Castro bats first this inning. The All-Star go to their bullpen and taking the mound, Abner Uribe. Chopper back to the pitcher. Now one away. Here's the designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air to center. He's got it, and there's two away. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. 3 ground outs already. He's 0 for 3. Out of the zone for a ball. In the air, out to center. Bellinger gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. So they send the minimum. Cody Bellinger. Hits leadoff this frame. The Stars dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Abner Uribe. Bellinger stands in now, looks at that one inside. Perfect. Tatis bolting towards it. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. And a run scores on the play. Will Smith steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Misses the zone for a ball. Another slider, and once again, it's a ball. Runner at second with no outs. Connects and hammers one to left center. Bellinger tagging up. In there, he's safe. J.J. Weatherholt comes up to bat in the 8th. Check swing appeal, and they call it a swing. The pitch to J.J. 1-1 now. Out. Impressed you didn't swing there. And that one almost got him. Inside ball 4. Take your base. Jared at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Angel Serpa takes over on the hill. Torres has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. Delivers an opening pitch strike. And he's tagged.
Diablo, pero yo le di a correr un solo, fue. Diablo, ya llegó hasta el juego ahí ya. No, hombre, no, este maldito juego el diablo, mano.
All-Star. Runner at second. Slings it across. We go to the 9th from Fenway Park. Stay tuned. Jason Varitek leads off, up by 3. And fouls it. One the count. Tried to check, but went around. Strike 3. Jesus Mate digs in. Gets Wood on it. Stars. One down. Bases empty. On the ground to third. Over to first. Now 2 away. Byron Buxton steps to the plate. Delivers a strike with a fastball. Makes contact with the slider, but it's foul. Byron ready. Started to swing, and it's ruled a ball. Here comes a pitch. Strike 3, inning over. We're back, and it's now or never. Behind by 3, but it's not over until the lights go out. A sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, 1 the count. Doesn't connect. He was late. Different zip code. Won't go away. Ohtani ready. Swung on and lifted to center. Buxton glamping under it. Squeezes it, and 2 gone. Down to the final out here at Fenway. Marte in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Lights it away. Still alive at the plate. The wind of the pitch. A bit of landscaping for a ball. Connects and hammers one to right. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Hey there. Thanks for being with us. Robert Flores with you for this one. MLB The Show brings you Ranked Seasons Baseball. Let's see who's taking the field in this matchup. Play like a World Series team. First pitch is next. Jaron Duran leads things off, and we're ready to go. That one looks like trouble. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. He's in there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes to the plate here in ranked season, looking to connect for the first run of the game. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Shohei Ohtani with his first trip to the plate today, looking to drive home Duran. That'll be foul. All-Star, runner at third. It's the fastball that misses. Kicks and delivers. Not done yet. Takes a lead at third with one away. 2-2 is the count now. It's the sweeper that misses. Ball 4, and the patience pays off.
Batting fourth, second base.
Ketel Marte peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. Trusted your eye and it paid off. And the pitch. Oh, wow, it's crushed. That noise says it all. It's out of here. A perfect play. Lined it up, timed it up. And he knew that one was ticketed for the stand. Roman Anthony up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Figgins tossed to Alonso for the out. Chipper Jones is next to the plate.
Chipper Jones.
Drilled to left field. Tatis giving his all and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 3 runs score in the inning. Sean Figgins leads us off. Gets the bat to it, but foul. The 0-1. Goes foul. Here's the pitch. Won't go away. The curve misses for a ball. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Figgins grounds out. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Cutter misses the bat. Oh-2, the pitch.
Ya lo arregla el cuadro. Míralo ahí. Míralo ahí. Mira.
Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Increíble.
Here's our chance to see the Soto shuffle. Some may prefer the Super Bowl shuffle, but I'm not here to judge. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to bat with a runner at third. Got to be surgical here because this guy can make you pay. Swung on, and Acuna rips one. Sailing out, gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Alonso digs in, looking to order another round of what Ronald Acuna Jr. just had. The All-Star have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. And that one is inside.
Por eso fue que se envasó el mañana está 10.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit.
Como loco, porque ahora le dan por ahí, eso con la regla, ¿verdad?
Hal Raleigh at the dish with a runner on first.
Ya. Tiene un green team del tío este tío. Pero tigre tiene que tener 50-0, a lo más weather.
Goes with the fastball, but misses.
Tiene el eso.
Curveball off the plate.
Pero mamá, juegazo, éntrale, porque claro que.
Ball 4, and the at-bat gets away from Yamamoto. Adrian Beltre up now. Retired in 2018 after a storied career that saw him play more than 2,700 games at third base, which was second only to the legendary Brooks Robinson. The Islanders have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Hit hard to second. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They played 2 runs in the frame, but still have some work to do. Cody Bellinger ready to start this inning.
Cody Bellinger.
Vamos, Belibón. Hombre que está caliente. Ven. Entra. Coge un ron, loco. En 2 juegos. 2 días. Ya. ¿Crees que te cogió por eso, Belibón?
The 0-2 now. Swings, puts one on the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the catcher, Will Smith. Crawford with an easy look. Brings it in, and 2 gone. J.J. Weatherholt ready to test his timing for the first time today. Hard hit down the line and left. And that drops foul. Swings and lifts one to right center. Acuna waiting for it. He's got it, and that's out number 3. So they only... Here we are back in Anaheim for this ranked season matchup. Corey Seager is the leadoff hitter this inning. Misses the plate for a ball.
Este tigre sí tira bola, Dios mío. Bueno, eso parece político, es un regidor que parece dando bola.
A pair of sinkers to start the at bat.
Yo sí me quedo parado y no bateo, man. Ya lo que maldito loco. No le hagas swing. Pues espera, que te manda. Ahora eso, que fue espera.
Hit on the ground to first.
Sí,
now 1 away.
Entra, marica, no.
Justin Crawford is the next to hit. Swung on and makes strong contact. It's a hit. They get a base runner here in the second. Sean Figgins in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. That's the fastball. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. A ball from Yamamoto.
Mierda, pero ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es lo que yo voy a hacer con este maldito?
Runner on the go, trying to take second. Smash down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Dominican Republic with a runner aboard. Lifted in the air to left center. Figgins flies out. Fernando Tatis Jr. shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Runner on the go. Puts it on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. Crawford coming home. And he touches home. It's 3-3. Juan Soto next to hit after the RBI single. Tatis runs and catches a piece. And the pitch stays with it. Foul. The pitch. Runner on the go again. Not finished yet. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Pumps a fastball but misses the plate. Runner goes again. Stays in the
Coño,
fight.
¿por qué? O te peino te hace rolo, mira,
Runner
ve,
goes again. Staying alive. The 1-2. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. 2-strike foul. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again.
Mira eso, todo que se le da, todo se le está dando
That's the
todo.
base hit. Tatis headed for the plate. The relay. And he's
Todo se le está dando, todo se le está dando, todo. Yo no voy a terminar esto.
Comes to the plate after the go-ahead
Ah,
single.
cuando la gente está así, tan para adelante.
Hard ground
No me
ball is
gusta ni
short.
siquiera
That
fuerza.
ends the inning. The Dominican. Jaron Duran, the first to hit this inning. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Guerrero will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Jaron Duran. Straight back off the bat. Duran could go here. This is smacked left field line, but foul. The pitch to Vladito. Late jump, and the runner will challenge Raleigh. Fly ball to center. Crawford drifts under it. Squeezes it. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Drew a walk his first AB. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. Runner takes off with a late jump. Foul ball. Runner at first with 1 out. That pitch, hard pass. Fouled away. Another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. That wraps up. Back here in a 1-run game, Pete Alonso gets us going in this frame. Can't secure it. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Raleigh comes up following the leadoff base hit from Pete Alonso. Worked the walk his first time up. That's a foul ball. The righty kicks and delivers. Welcome to the party, pal. We'll do it again. Righty sets, kicks, fires. In the air, out to left. Anthony camping under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. In the box, Adrian Beltre. First pitch misses for a ball. Hits it on the ground to short. Weather holds. To second for 1. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Fouled away. Islanders 1 on with 2 outs. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That ends the frame. 3 innings complete. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to this Diamond Dynasty matchup where you two can get paired up against a real pro ball player. One major leaguer I would be scared to face on the diamond, Max Fried. He loves the game. He's really good at it. And I know he would use his expertise to carve me up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Roman Anthony came up empty first time up, 0 for 1.
Vamos, Roman. Empatado tú entonces.
And out in front. What's your Roman Empire? Goes with the sinker, favoring that pitch more than any other. In the air, headed to left. Tatis settling under it, brings it in. And now 2 away. strolling to the plate as a member of the Last Ride series, Chipper Jones. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. That's the third out. That does it for the top half of the fourth. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Good to have you with us here at Angel Stadium. Justin Crawford leads things off up by a run. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Early swing foul.
Eso corren más que Hamilton en su tiempo.
Misses the zone.
Pero Dios mío, wow, papá Dios, dame paciencia con este maldito pitcher del diablazo satánico.
Misses the play.
Vamos a sacar a mí mismo porque no hay otra. Top shot. Que traten en el mismo medio.
Hit on the ground to second. Marte over to pick it up. And one gone. Sean Figgin approaches the box as a parallel 3 card. Hard ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. And there's 2 down. So up next to the dish, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the ball. Fastball off the plate. Swings. Hits a ground ball to short. That's the inning. 3 up and Cody Bellinger leads off with his team playing from behind. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th. Will Smith at the dish with a runner on first. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. All-Star with the tying run aboard. Starts with a pair of sinkers. Good job letting that one go. Delivers a sinker. Used for the 3rd time in this AB. Ball 4, and it's a walk by Wheeler. J.J. Weatherholt up now with runners at first and second. In the air, headed to right. Acuna sprinting towards it. Bellinger tagging up. And the stop sign goes up at 3rd on the potential tying run. Jaron Duran at the dish with runners at the corners. Seeing the ball beautifully. And that's a foul ball. 2-1 is the count.
Está loco por cogerme en una esquina.
On a line. Stretches out and holds it in. And he won't get back to first.
Ya tú sabes cuando el juego no está para uno.
Juan Soto gets us going this inning.
Tú sabes cuando el juego no está para uno.
That's foul. The 0-1.
Ay, papá Dios.
Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Soto retired at first. Ronald Acuna Jr. shuffles to the plate. The count is 1-0. Goes back to the sinker. It's the curveball that misses. Goes with the sinker.
That's low. That's
He's
the
seen
ball.
it
Pero yo
3
mamó,
times
dije
now.
tu mal diablo, Dios
Swing and a
Dios
miss.
mío, hay que tener
He was late.
paciencia con Yamamoto.
Strike 3, and that's strikeout number 1.
Wow, papá
Pete
Dios.
Alonso up next to the dish. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Throws across the diamond. Easy out. Back here in Anaheim, California, Zach Wheeler back on the rubber here in the 6th. They'll try to get some hits off him, but it hasn't been easy, that's for sure. Straight back and foul. Guerrero waits. Fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani steps in.
All-Stars, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
0-1 to start. Fights it away. Righty kicks and delivers. Fouls it with 2 strikes. All-star. 1 down, bases empty. You knew better than to swing there. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul. Stays alive. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. Ohtani going for second. Got him caught. The tag, and they
Otro
cut
huevo
him down
más.
going for
Yo no
2.
saco huevo lo que yo estoy. Aquí estos huevos no es para mí, porque yo lo que estoy haciendo un saco de disparate.
Out in
Coño,
front,
mano.
foul.
Saco ahí, saco de disparate. Saco
The
ahí,
wind
saco de
and the
disparate.
pitch. Skips up some dust. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Roman Anthony comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. You just weren't going to be denied in that spot, were you? Gets the bat to it, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Catches a piece. The Islanders watch their lead slip away earlier in the inning. Sweeper. Strike 3. Cal Raleigh bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. And fouls that off. In the air to left. Hauls it in, and one away. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. In the air to center. Bellinger camps under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting for the Dominican Republic, shortstop Corey Seager.
Seager
Ball
up to
outside.
bat next and lays off for a ball. Fly ball left field. Brings it in for the third out. So it's a 1-2-3 inning, and it remains a one-run battle. Cody Bellinger.
Vamos, Bolibón. Ali te traigan un zurdo. Quiera Dios. Te traigan un zurdo para que él vea que lo que se le hace a los zurdos,
To the box to start the seventh. Zach Britt takes over for his team in this ranked season matchup. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game.
No cogemos eso tampoco. No cogemos eso a nadie.
Tight matchup in ranked season.
Es para que él vea que no le cogemos eso a nadie. Ni a los zurdos, ni a los derechos, ni a nadie. Un belibón. Tú estás loco, muchacho. Es el mejor, la mejor carta del planeta. Estás loco, Coño. Tiene repetición ahí.
Smith gets a chance to swing it after watching Cody Bellinger send one over the wall. Swings, it's a ground ball to third.
Carta del planeta, Belibones. Belibones.
Rounds first, headed for two. And he's out.
Bloqueado, mano.
A member of the spring breakout series now, J.J. Weatherholt. 1-0 the count. A swing and a soft line. Hauls it in for the out. Now we see Jaron Duran. Fouled away. The All-Star up by 2 late in the game. A bit eager. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. Beltre handles the chance. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. Let's stand up and stretch here at Angel Stadium. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Justin Crawford ready to go. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Devin Williams. Hit hard to left center field. Bellinger makes his way to it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Sean Figgins steps in the box with his P3 status. Misses the zone with the cutter. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Goes with the fastball for a strike. That's the fastball. Third time using it in this at bat. Makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps it going. Here comes a pitch.
Mira que se me envasó un problema en la maldita base.
In the box with a runner on first. That's a ball. In there with a cutter for a called strike. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. And a base hit. Now they have runners at the corners after that one-out single. One of the best managers of the strike zone at the plate now. Here's Juan Soto. Save. They steal a base in a huge spot. That is big. Count runs to 1-1.
Coño, pero ¿y qué lo que? Mira.
Ground ball up the middle and it squirts through for a base hit. The lead was short-lived for the visitors. This game is tied. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate after the 2 RBI single. And that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off with a great jump. Foul ball right side. Here's the pitch. Keeps the plate appearance going. Soto, runner at first with 1 gone. That's a swinging strikeout by Devin Williams. Pete Alonso ready to hit. 2 cards from the New Thread series battling now. Runner on the move. Jones. Inning over.
He's out of there.
They strand the go-ahead run. We'll be right back. All tied up at 6 as we start another frame.
Trae. ¿Quién que va a traer de los derechos? Ven.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off the top of the 8th in a close one. He's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Gets Wood on. Vladdy Jr. ready. And that goes foul. Lefty kicks and delivers. An important strikeout for the live series card on the hill. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's sent foul. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Gets under it and pops it up. Puts it away for the out. Ketel Marte now at the plate. That's a strike to start this AB. 2 strikes and no balls. Strike 3, and they go down. Back here at Anaheim, Cal Raleigh ready to roll. Late with the swing there. Look, but don't touch. Williams gets the strikeout, and that's a big one in this game. Adrian Beltre digs in. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Still up there, and it's off the wall. And into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Corey Seager ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. And a base hit laced into right. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Now it. For Justin Crawford, Connor Griffin in the game now as a pinch runner. First pitch, and the runner takes off.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
In there, safe. A massive stolen base, and what a time to do it. Swings and lifts one to center. Nice grab on the run. Now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Sean Figgins. Skips in. Excellent work to keep that one close. That could have easily scored a run. And no advancement on the bases. Swings. It's a ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Duran fires it to the plate. Play at home. He's safe. And now it's a 2-run game. Fernando Tatis Jr. strolled to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Dominican Republic have a runner in scoring position. Misses the zone with a changeup. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Ice water in your veins. Back at the ballpark, and here come your final swings. Down by 2. It's not over until the scoreboard goes dark. Anthony waits. I would have swung there. Spoils it. On the ground up the middle. Figgins collects it. That's out number 1. Chipper Jones comes to the plate in the final frame. 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. Swung on and lifted to center. Squeezing it. 2 gone.
Otro más perdido.